All right, it's time for grammar warm up number 10. Let's read the sentence. Me and Josh are gonna see the movie Space Patrol, said Cameron. Whoa. Okay, number one, circle the name of the speaker in the sentence. So, who is speaking in this sentence? Well, the speaker is Cameron. You look at the tag, which says said Cameron, and so that tells you who is speaking. Okay. So Cameron is speaking, and what Cameron is saying is, me and Josh are gonna see the movie Space Patrol. Okay, number two, highlight the proper nouns. Okay, so what are the proper nouns? Well, names of people are proper, so let's do Josh. That's proper. And Cameron. Cameron is also proper. And then the name of the movie is Space Patrol. So that also is proper. So we are going to highlight Josh, Cameron, and Space Patrol. All right, number three, underline the predicate. Well, what is a predicate? Well, every sentence needs a predicate and a subject. The subject is who or what the sentence is about, and the predicate is the action that the subject is doing. So if it's a complete subject, it would be the verb and everything that goes with that. If it's just the simple subject, it's just the verb. So, what is the verb with me and Josh are going to see the movie Space Patrol? Well, include the helping verb, which is are. So it's are gonna, even though gonna is not a word. We'll change that when we start writing our sentence. But are gonna is the action, which is the simple predicate. The complete predicate would be are gonna see the movie Space Patrol, but the simple predicate is just are gonna. All right, number four, let's write our sentence. What's the first thing we are going to need to do? Well, if you look at this, Cameron is speaking. So that means this is dialogue. And we've talked about dialogue before. How do you know when something is dialogue? The quotation marks. So when someone is speaking, you need quotation marks at the beginning and the end of what they are saying. So the first thing I'm going to do, put my quotation marks in. And notice they're little sixes because at the beginning, they look like little sixes. All right, so now what? Well, we know we need to start with a capital, but do we say me and Josh? The answer is no. Okay, first of all, you always put your friends first. Okay, you always come last. So it's definitely you start with Josh. But if it's the subject of a sentence, we don't use me. The subject of a sentence is I. Okay, if it's the object of a sentence, then you can use me. But if it's the subject of a sentence, it's the word I. So we are going to start with capital Josh and not me, but Josh and I. And always, 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 always capitalize the word I. Okay, now let's read until there is another correction to be made, which that is just are. So I stopped there. That means we have to correct something. Well, gonna is not a word. So what is that supposed to say instead of gonna? Well, it's supposed to say going to. So going to. So Josh and I are going to. Let's read until another correction needs to be made. That would be see the movie. So we'll do see the oops, movie. Well, I stopped there. What do I need to correct? Mm, capital, because this is a proper noun. So space and patrol need to be capitalized. So now what needs to be done? And if you say quotation marks, you're almost there, but something needs to be first before the quotation marks. Okay. What needs to be next is a comma because what is being said needs to be separated from who is saying it. So, what is being said is Josh and I are going to see the movie Space Patrol. Who is saying it is said Cameron. We separate those two with a comma. So, we put the comma first and then the quotation marks. Now, this is still all one sentence. Okay. We call that a tag when it says said Cameron. It's still all one sentence. So let's read until there's another correction, and it's just said. And that means we have one more correction to make with this, and we need to capitalize because that is a proper noun. And are we done? No, because we do need to end this sentence with a period. Okay? This is just one sentence. Josh and I are going to see the movie Space Patrol, said Cameron. One sentence. Okay, make sure you make those corrections because there were a lot of corrections to be made there. All right, number 5, write a pronoun for me and Josh. So a pronoun replaces a noun. So we can have one word, one pronoun that replaces me and Josh or Josh and I. Same pronoun. What pronoun replaces me and Josh or Josh and I? Well, the pronoun would be we. So instead of saying Josh and I are going to see the movie Space Patrol, we can say we are going to see the movie Space Patrol, right? We replaces Josh and I. All right. Make sure you correct those. And then when you get back in school, you can turn those in. Have a great day.